It's no secret that drawing can be frustrating. We all go through it. But there are ways to think about it and approach it and that will get you past it to make it less frustrating and make it more rewarding. And that's today what I'm going to be talking about. Hi, my name is Escobar. I'm a storyboard artist in the Simpsons television show. I've been working on the show for over 20 years now, and I'm here to empower you. So I often get questions like the one that I'm about to read. Hi, Luis, I feel like I'm having trouble, but I can't quite put my finger on it, so I'm not sure how to best explain it. I really want to be able to draw and draw well, like as realistically as possible. I know that will take lots of time and practice, most likely years of it, if I ever want to get that good. I drew a lot when I was little. Heck, I've got a lot of great artistry on both sides of my family. The thing is, whenever I do the exercises you give, I feel stuck. I feel like I'm trying to rush through the exercises or like I'm trying too hard and not relaxing, so I move on to the next lesson, hoping it might be much easier, but nope. Even with stick figures, I feel stuck, and like I think too much about them being perfect, and then I get frustrated. I'm not improving, or because they don't look exactly like how I want them to. So basically my question is, how do I relax and not worry so much about the end result, about it being perfect, and just have fun like I did when I was little? How do I slow down and take my time on a lesson before moving on to the next one before I'm ready? So I'm pretty sure that this is really, really common. So this is what I answered. This is a good question. It's also the question. This is what most people struggle with when it comes to drawing. It has a lot to do with ambition. When you have high ambitions, not getting there immediately or seeing immediate results can get extremely frustrating. On the other hand, ambition is great because it keeps us moving forward and improving. On the other hand, it's terrible because it gets us so darn frustrated. Just keep in mind a few things. One is don't give up. So my friend Chris Oatley wrote a great article called "Why Giving Up Won't Solve Your Problem" over at his website. It's worth reading. It's actually very inspiring, and I highly recommend reading it. So I'm going to provide the link to that article in the description of this video. So it's like I said, it's called "Why Giving Up Won't Solve Your Problems." Okay, so second, when doing exercises of any kind, it doesn't even have to be drawing. Don't focus on the progress, especially when you're beginning a new skill. The progress is so small that you're not going to see any changes for a while. The skill increase is built over time, and you won't really see any changes in your skill until much later. This can be incredibly discouraging when you focus on results. Okay, so instead of focusing on results, give yourself something else to focus on, something that will give you an immediate reward. I'd suggest focusing on the exercise practice itself, just the fact that you're doing it. So what I mean is, pick an exercise that challenges you, not one that you can do easily because otherwise you'll be bored, and do it every day, once a day or twice if you want. The point is to make it easy for you to do the exercise. Schedule it for a certain time and never miss a day. If for some reason you do, make it a priority to do it the next day, first thing. Never, ever, ever miss the second day. Then check that off on your calendar or on your to-do list or whatever checklist you have, okay? Give yourself a pat on the back for having done the exercise. So having done the exercise is your reward, not the improvement, but having done it and done it correctly, okay? Make sure to reward yourself with positive encouragement because you did the exercise. Yell woohoo or something. Just make yourself feel it. It doesn't matter if the drawing is good. The important thing to reward yourself for is having gone through the process of doing the exercise. It's more important to check it off as having done it like a chore. Okay? So do it day after day, Not focusing on progress, although you may find the exercise gets easier over time because you're trying to do it. Don't just phone it in. Like, do a good job. Once it becomes easy, simply move on to another challenging exercise and do the same thing. Focus on doing the exercise and reward yourself for doing it, not how well the results are. Okay? The goal is to keep this up for months. See how many months straight you can keep doing the exercise. By the time you're a few months in, I'm sure the results you want will occur while you weren't looking, and you'd have built a drawing habit that will help you improve faster, better than most pros. I hope that helps. So that's what I recommend. Just focus on the process of doing it. Make a list, force yourself to do the list, and practice every single day. The reward should be in having done the practice, not in how perfectly executed or how amazing the art is. Okay? That doesn't necessarily mean you should phone it in. That doesn't mean that you should just do it just to do it. You're trying to practice perfectly, because only practicing perfectly will get you perfect. So you still need to try to do your best when practicing, making sure that you're doing it well. But don't focus on the results. The ambition is there. Use the ambition to help you practice and do it and check it off your list of having done it. Okay? But don't worry about how perfect or how great or it is. You're just trying to do as good a job as you can for that time. And then as long as you have tried and you've done the exercise, then check it off. And that's your reward. Having done it, not how perfect it is. Because if you do it consistently over and over and over and reward yourself for having done it in the first place, then the accumulation of all the times you've done the exercises that you're working on will improve your work. But it won't happen after one time or after two times or after three times or maybe even after 20. Okay? As long as you do the work, you will improve incrementally, and you won't notice the improvement until you look back from where you first started. So that's my recommendation. That's how you improve. You get past the frustration. It's what you focus on. I hope this has been helpful. I hope this will help you work through the frustration that we all go through. It's just part of the process. Just focus on the process and you'll get better. All right? And if you've hit a wall when it comes to drawing, if you want to draw what you want to draw rather than what just comes out of you, if you want to get better faster, if you want to start drawing more consistently, if you want your proportions to work, if you want your drawings to be more solid, go over to my Patreon. I give my time to giving you personal training, personal coaching, depending on the tier that you're in. So if you really want to improve, then I highly recommend you take my coaching tier, where we get together, we find out what it is that your goals are, and then I cater a group of lessons and assignments specifically for your needs, and then you send them over back to me once you're done with the assignments, and then I critique them and help you improve and work with you so that you can get over the hump, get over the things that are frustrating you. So if you've hit that wall and you really, really, really want to improve, and you want to do it fast, because really the truth is that you can improve without any coaching at all whatsoever. However, if you want to improve faster, because the best way to get good is to be told exactly what you need to work on from somebody who has been there and gone through it, then I'm here for you. There are positions limited. There's already positions taken up. There's only 5 positions. But once they're filled, then you're going to have to wait. So highly recommend, if you're really into this position, then move fast and get in on it right away. Go to my Patreon. The link is here on the screen, but if you want to, you just press the link on the description of this video, and you will get sent to that specific tier, to my Patreon, so that you can sign up for that personal coaching if you want. And if you're not into necessarily personal coaching, there's other rewards, giveaways, wallpapers, and all kinds of other things that you can take a look at and maybe subscribe to. Plus, you're supporting these videos that I use to answer your questions for free. So thank you for your support. But I just wanted to make you aware of this other thing that I do, so that in case it sounds like something you'd like, you can go ahead and do it. All right. So thanks a lot for everything, and I'll see you next time. All right. Bye.